everybody. It's Chrissy from Knittin and happy day 3 of Vlogmas. Gabriel is still here. His bus is running late this morning. It sometimes happens. Sometimes it's a big deal, sometimes it's not. Sometimes it's only a few minutes late. Sometimes it is like, call you over an hour. And it can be a big deal. But anyway, today they're running just a little bit late. They had some bus issues, so they had to switch buses. So anyhow, yeah, Gabe is still here. He's eating a cinnamon toast waffle. I'm drinking some hot chocolate and catching up with Vanessa from the Knitty Witch. Yeah, this morning, once Gabe gets off to school and I do my 24 minutes of knitting on my Advent project, I need to, and that was the text from Gabriel's bus saying they are 5 minutes away, which means it's time to put on shoes and coats and get them sorted. Yeah, I'm heading to the grocery store because my friend Anthony is coming over for dinner tonight, my pal. So I'm going to make a nice dinner, and Gabriel has a half day every Friday, so we will be having a holiday adventure that you'll see at the end of the vlog. So yeah, we're excited about today and about a nice weekend. So I'll check in with you in a few minutes. Minutes is up, everybody, and I got 2.5 rows done. Yay! So now I'm done with that pink color, and so I need to snip it. I am in the middle of a row, so I'm going to pull in my needles. So as every other row you increase, so this is going to be, you know, pretty soon I'm not going to be able to get through, like, hopefully I'll be able to get through at least a row each time. Yeah, yeah, this is more of a challenge of willpower to not keep knitting more than anything, which is probably good for me, because I really need to get my Christmas sweater done. So I am going to snip the pink yarn off, take it out of this bag, put it in my mitt bag. I'm going to hold off casting those on till I have my beginner kitten completed and Gabe's hat completed, and then I will cast that on as like my present-y project that I work on each day. Besides Colleen's socks, which, you know, will basically be done probably right before Christmas. What else? This morning I'm gonna just work on this, get this kind of like finished in a way where I feel comfortable with it being finished. And then, yeah, it'll be some Christmas sweater knitting. And it is really early. It's like 7:42 in the morning. So in about, I don't know, like 8:30 or so, because I'm not working today. I don't start work until Monday. Today's Friday. So, yeah, I will take my shower. I'm going to go walk to the grocery store, as I talked about earlier. And, yeah, and do some cleaning around the house and getting things just kind of sorted here, I think. Okay, so, yeah, let's knit a little bit on a Christmas sweater. Hi everybody, so it's about 10, just after 10 o'clock in the morning. I am about to head to the grocery store because I need to pick up some provisions. My friend Anthony's coming over for dinner tonight, and I need to do it before noon because Gabe and I are going on an adventure that we'll take you on. Yeah, so we're about to head out. And I'm also going to share a cool recipe, quick recipe with you actually, for a wonderful dessert that I discovered right before Thanksgiving, and I just adore it. So I will share that with you later today. So I decided to go to the slightly bigger grocery store. When I say slightly bigger, I mean maybe a foot bigger than the other one. It's 7 blocks away or so. So 7 blocks there, 7 blocks back. And yeah, I got everything I needed, which was great. So I think I deserve a Diet Coke now. I'm thirsty. I know Diet Coke isn't great for your thirst. However, I also need the caffeine. I've been dealing with some asthma issues post-cold, and if you don't know, caffeine can help. Specifically, drinking a Coke or a Diet Coke actually can help someone open up their airways. That's like an emergency trick. If you know anyone that's having an asthma attack and they don't have their inhaler, give them a soda to drink, as long as it's safe for them to have that. But yeah, so I'm gonna unpack my groceries, have a Diet Coke, and do a little bit of knitting before Gabriel gets home. So while I wait for Gabe's bus to get here, I'm just, I've been knitting on my Christmas sweater. I'm gonna go ahead and put it away because he should be here pretty soon. I should be getting a text in the next couple minutes. I have decided I'm going to go through the Vlogmas Eve comments that I've gotten so far for our Christmas songs. They are very fun. I might be getting some ideas. So let's see. This is not in any order. Actually, let me go ahead and just open up the video itself so I can read them down and pause. Okay. So remember, if you are interested in winning one of the 2 prizes for this Vlogmas, you need to go to the Vlogmas Eve video and comments. So we have Frank Sinatra's Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas, Silver Bells, let's see, Christmas Song by Phoebe Bridgers. I don't know that one. I need to listen to it. Let's see, James Chance and the Contortions, Christmas with Satan. I'm gonna take a listen. Kind of cool. Last Christmas by Wham, classic. Feliz Navidad, another classic. Another Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas. Piano Guys or Trans-Siberian Orchestra's version of O Come, Emmanuel. Let's see. The Friendly Beasts. I don't know that one. I need to listen to that. And also The Little Drummer Boy. That is a classic. Another Little Drummer Boy. Another Little Drummer Boy. Jingle Bells. The Christmas Waltz. Christmas Truce. I need to listen to that. Fairy Tale of New York. I do love that one. I'll Be Home with Bells On. That's another good one. I'll Be Stoned for Christmas. I need to listen to that. And All I Want for Christmas by Skatoon Network. Not Mariah Carey. Jingle Bell Rock, Last Christmas, and The Pretenders, 2,000 Miles. So we've got a lot of fun ones. Just a very fun this is a little tidbit about my life. So when I was in college, I was actually asked to be on a Christmas album, a punk rock album. And I am the violist for the Oi to the World album by the Vandals, which has gone multi-platinum. I didn't see any royalties from it, hence why I'm in a small apartment. But yes, there is one song in which I play. The song is a little bit, the words are a little bit naughty. I did not know that because they just handed us the music. It did say, the title said Christmas Time, but it's Christmas time for part of the male anatomy. It's not something I talk to the kids about that I end up teaching at all, but it is a fun little fact. So I have played on a Christmas album and it's a lot of fun, and I have a big solo in it. So if you want to look that up here on YouTube, again, I'll actually put a card up above for the video. So you can actually hear me playing viola on a Christmas tune. So I will be back soon with some baking. And then at the end of the video, you will see our trip out and about to Hudson Yards. Okay, so we just got back from our excursion, which you'll see at the end of this video.
I would do the 3.
Okay, so Gabe is starting to open the advent calendars for today. And this is the night before Christmas one. So let's read it, Gabe. This is part of it. The children were nestled all snug in their beds while visions of sugar plums danced in their heads. So there we go. All right, which one do you want to open next, Gabe?
Reese's Pieces.
Reese's Pieces, of course. Of course. Go ahead, get your number 3.
I know it was 3.
Well, let's find 3. Where could 3 be? Ah, he found it. So what did you get? Let's see. Oh, Reese's Pieces. All right, what else we got over here, Gabe? Do you want to do your Lego one real quick? Let's see what we got today. Let's see. Shall I open it or you want to open it?
I open it.
Okay. And it's really hot in here, you guys. I left the air conditioner off while we were gone, and I need it. It's been raining off and on today, so it's like humid. And then they're cranking the heat. All right, what is this? I can't tell. It's a penguin. I think it's a penguin or it's a snowman. It looks like it might be a snowman. So I'll put this together and show you guys in a minute. Gabe, do you want to open my stitch marker calendar? Nope. So I get to do it. Ooh, it's another butterfly. These are really pretty. So it's a gold butterfly. And this is from Firefly Notes. I've been very happy with their advent calendar. Final one for today is Green Lambkin Yarns. I put number 3 on top to make my life easier today. So this is from Suzanne and her Christmas Around the World. Whoa, the color is amazing. I'll show you in a minute. Something else in here. It's a candy. Okay, so here's the colorway. It's so bright and cheerful and pretty. Number 3, Christmas Cactus, southeastern Brazil. The Christmas cactus, or Schlumbergera, is a popular houseplant which blooms around Christmas time. It has glossy green leaves, clades, is that how you say it? And pink or red flowers which look like beautiful Christmas decorations. It can be found in homes all around the world, but is native to the forests of the coastal mountains of southeastern Brazil. And also came with a candy. I'm not sure what scent it is. I'm not sure. So yeah, very happy with this. It's funny because I saw this beautiful Christmas cactus today. I was very, very tempted in buying, but yeah, I got to save my money. I will show you what we bought today for a Christmas present for someone. She does not watch my podcast. We went to Dylan's Candy Bar, which you will see soon. But I ended up getting, first of all, we got mini bags of candy, like the pick and mix candy. Gabe's is just Sour Patch Kids and mini M&Ms. And I did some strawberry licorice, which I have promptly eaten, some cherry gummies, and some non-pearls, which are those like chocolate discs with sprinkles. But I got 4, they have a deal. And I called her mom to see like what her taste is in candy. like chocolate in particular, and she likes only milk chocolate from my understanding. So I got her waffles and maple syrup, cookie butter, mint, and peanut butter from Dylan's Candy Bar. So I thought this would be a really nice present. She doesn't really want anything else. So this is Colleen's older stepsister. Yeah, I gave her like a Cadbury Heroes Advent Calendar a couple years ago, and that was the biggest hit ever. She absolutely adored it. She thinks that people in England are very lucky to have that as their candy every day. So I'll be back on soon with some baking. Hi everybody. So we are now going to do some baking, and what we are going to make is a rustic plum tart. And I have found some shortcuts and it's still absolutely like one of the best things I think I've ever made, and that's saying something given how good my apple pie is. One of the shortcuts is I'm using pre-made pie dough because you know, right now I don't feel like making pie dough and that's fine. So I'm just gonna use like a standard box pie dough. But you need like four to 5 plums. I'm gonna use 5 plums. You need some sugar. I'm gonna use Demerara sugar. You need some almond flour. You need some regular flour. I'm guessing you could use all almond flour. Well, if you're gluten-free, if you make a gluten-free crust, you just use a gluten-free flour. Like you could use more almond flour. The purpose of the almond flour is actually to suck up all the juices so that you get a crispy bottom. You need some honey. You need a little bit of butter. And you need like stuff to make an egg wash, so like an egg and a little bit of milk. And you need apricot jam. And I discovered this before Thanksgiving and was like, oh my God, this is so good. So anyway, so I'm making that for dessert tonight. So I'm gonna start by slicing up my plums.
I really can't stay. I've got to go away. This evening has been so very nice. My mother will start to worry, and father will be pacing the floor.
Okay, so now the plums are all sliced and they're ready to roll. I'm just getting out a tablespoon measure because in a bowl I'm going to put 1 tablespoon of flour. I'm literally using whatever flour I have to hand right now because I think I'm out of all-purpose flour. I think I only have bread flour. So bread flour it is. It just needs to be flour. And the sugar I'm using is raw turbinado sugar, which is, I think it's a lot like Demerara sugar, if I'm right. It's like less processed. Okay, trying to get some of this flour off. Okay, and then we need 3 tablespoons of almond flour. 2 and 3 cool beans. And then 2 tablespoons of the sugar. What I really like about this recipe is there's actually not a lot of sugar on it at all, which is really good, but it's still very tasty. I mean, it has sweetening stuff between the fruit and the fruit and my honey, which I'm going to use. I also turned the oven on to 375. So I'm gonna now just use the same spoon to mix this up. Okay, and you're gonna see how easy this is. It's kind of ridiculous. All right, so you get out your pie crust. And I've prepared a baking sheet that has like aluminum foil on it so it doesn't stick. Yeah, I'm just taking it out of the package. All right, and I'm putting it over here, which you probably can't see. So, okay, so I'm just preparing it by taking out this pre-prepared pie crust. Now, if you choose to make your own pie crust, you just need it to kind of be in a circular way. Now, you're going to take that filling of the almonds, the sugar, and the flour, and you put it in the center. Actually, you just dump it and then you spread it out. And you're going to leave an edge all the way around that you're going to fold over. Okay. Then you take your plums. And you can make it pretty. You do not have to make it super pretty. I may not take the time to make it too pretty. But you take your plums and you put them all the way around.
I bet it's scary. Well, maybe just a half a drink more. The neighbors might think, say, what's in this drink? I wish I knew how to break the spell. I ought to say no, 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 sir. At least I'm gonna say that I tried. I really can't stay. Oh, baby, it's cold outside. But baby, you'll freeze out there. It's up to your knees out there. You've really been great, but don't you see? There's bound to be talk tomorrow. At least there will be plenty implied. I really can't stay. Oh, baby, it's cold, cold outside.
Now you're going to take about a tablespoon and a half of butter, which I believe I have here. Yeah, it's a tablespoon and a half, and you're going to cut it into small cubes and dot it all along this pie on the top. So we're going to, just to make this so unctuous and glorious. If you cannot have dairy, then my suggestion would be just to omit this step. I don't think margarine is going to have the same effect, but if you disagree with me, feel free to try to use margarine or something like that. But if you can have dairy, this is kind of what makes it, I mean, I'm guessing it makes it super silky and really rich tasting. I will say it's not a lot of butter. I mean, if you think about it, you've only got, this would serve easily like 6 to 8 people, like 6 to 8 servings. I mean, you could just quarter it, but I did put a lot more fruit this time than last time. But yeah, I'm trying to see where else I could put some butter. Okay, so that you just dot it along there, and then the next step is to take some honey, and you're just going to drizzle it on top. And you're trying to get it just on the fruit, not so much on the pastry. Because the pastry we're going to give an egg wash to. Okay, so now the final step before it goes to the oven is to brush an egg wash on it. Apparently my milk went out of date, and so I'm using heavy cream instead of milk. So it's 1 egg and 2 teaspoons of milk or cream or whatever. So you just brush the pastry down. This will promote browning. And so now it's ready to go in the oven. So 375 degrees. I will put on the screen how many minutes. I'll also put a link to, I will put a link down below for the recipe. Now just realize I substituted some stuff. Specifically, I did not make my own pie crust. And I'm not using coconut sugar. I'm using like a turbinado sugar. And I'm also, the other substitute would be cream for milk in the egg wash. And almond flour is just way easier than ground almonds. All right, I'll see you guys on the flip side when this is all done. so I have just about 2 tablespoons of this apricot glaze in a pan. Just waiting for it to heat up enough so it becomes very liquidy. And then I'm gonna brush it on the tart. That did not take long. Like as soon as I turned off the camera, it was liquid enough, heated up enough to brush all over this tart. Now, this is gonna be amazing. I put more honey this time than I put last time simply because I needed to use up that bottle. But yeah, that's probably why we got more leakage than we've had in the past. There were also a couple of areas where the pie crust had been cut through a little bit. So yeah. Oh my goodness. This is going to be amazing. Hi everybody, here's Anthony. So here's my pal Anthony. We just had a great night.
Holy cow, yes.
We ate lots of yummy food and
Oh my gosh.
we had a great time. We sat and watched some of my Spirit Box sessions from my other channel. If you haven't seen them, I'll put a card
Check
up
it
here.
out. Check 'em
Yeah.
out. Check 'em out.
Which one was your favorite? And I'll put that card up.
The one who had the one who had the German voices.
Oh,
come through.
okay. Fort Washington. That one was really interesting. So anyway, we did that. I gave him a little tarot card reading and oracle card reading. It was fun. You know, we had a good time catching up, eating some yummy food. Anything else you want to say to the people?
I think I'm going to invest some money in some readings.
I
Did that before, but
yeah. Well, I don't usually charge, but I'll take your money.
yes, take it because this is very interesting. Very
Yeah. So anyway, we just had a great time catching up. Anthony's got an early concert tomorrow morning.
Yes, 2
so
concerts.
Yeah, so he's got to cart his bass out of my apartment and get back up to the Bronx.
Oh yeah, Boogie Down Bronx.
All right, everybody. We hope you have a great night and stay tuned for some holiday scenes from Hudson Yards.
All
Bye.
right. Ciao.
Like Christmas has exploded in here. It's amazing. For us to get into Shake Shack. How many minutes? How many is that? They can't see your hand.
5.
5 minutes? It may be 5. It may be more. We'll see. How was it, Gaby?
Great.
What flavor shake did you get? Strawberry.
What more can I do?